Hello and welcome to a different kind of episode on the Gaymermom channel. Today I'm going to give you a tour of a new game called Mini Motorways. So the idea is to have cars in your city get to their workplace and complete some orders. They have daily challenges and weekly challenges with special conditions that you must meet. But for now, let's take a look at some of the basic cities. I had set a personal challenge for myself to get over 1,000 points in each city as I unlocked them: LA, Beijing, Tokyo, Dar es Salaam, Moscow, Munich, Zurich, Manila, Rio de Janeiro, Dubai, and Mexico City. Mexico City is the only one I haven't yet gotten 1,000. So let's play this and see how well we can do as I show off the features of this game. Here's what you start out with on your map. These are the businesses and these are the houses, and you get a certain amount of roads and other kind of road pieces to connect them. Right now we're starting out with 40 roads and 1 roundabout. You also can pick up highways and traffic lights as you progress through the weeks. So it's pretty simple. You just kind of connect across your grid. You can go diagonally if you so choose. And with your added extra roads, what you'll want to do is kind of set up a basic pathway so that things don't pop up in the way, because they can just pop up randomly anywhere. So let's say I didn't put this road here, a house could just appear right here, and then it would block this road. I wouldn't be able to build it further in that direction because there would be a house there. So what I kind of do is sketch out basically where I would like the roads to go, and it's a good way to kind of plan ahead and leave yourself some roads to work with, some room to grow. If you right click, you can see the grid pattern that you're going to be working with. Since we have a business here, I think I'll have a road go by here. This is tricky because we have a mountain here. This pink is a mountain. We will get tunnels that will be able to go through the mountains later, so that might be a good option. I was thinking a diagonal road going up this way might be good. So maybe what we can do here is have a road that then divides in two, and one could go through the mountain and the other could maybe continue down here. Yeah, something like this might be good. We only have so many roads, and more houses are going to pop up over the course of the week, so we'll need to save some, but I kind of like to put them all out there, as many as I can, and then when I need to use them, I use them, but only then. So there we go. I'll kind of block things out as best I can, and businesses need kind of their 2x3 plus an entrance to grow. So if there's any space that's smaller than that, like a business would not pop up here. It might pop up here and then the road would be here because it doesn't have room to flip and have the road go in this direction. So that would be okay if it had an entrance there coming off this main road that we've built. There's definitely space in these 2 large areas for a business, which would also be an okay spot to grow. Maybe we'll block things off a little down here so that a business doesn't grow there. And this, maybe we'll just block it off as well with a road in the middle so that we don't get a business right next to our homes. It's nice to kind of have like a residential areas and then business areas as much as you can so that they will cluster. Let's hit unpause and we'll see where the next home and business pop up next. Oh, there we go. We already have another house. So it's a good thing I planned with this road here. Sometimes houses will pop up in places that are a bit hard to access. Like this one needs another connecting road. You can make it face kind of whatever direction you'd like. You can also make it go diagonal, but it's good to kind of plan ahead and make sure you can always connect these type of homes. I think I'm going to do this, and then later we'll have this road head off this direction. I don't have access here yet, but we'll do this for now. There we go, we have another type of business. So we're gonna have different colors. And for this type of business, it needs the matching employees. So maybe this is like a grocery store or something, and it needs these kind of employees who work in a grocery store. And this one is a graphics design company, and it needs designers to work there. So our job is to connect the right type of employees with their matching workplace. So if this is going here, let's see, if this is going to be straight later on. Yeah, do we want the diagonal to go here? Road can be just off the diagonal to go to the houses. Yeah, I think I'd rather do it that way. And let's do that. There we go. Now we need to connect the business. Ooh, I don't know. Oh, look, good. We can still do our road heading up this direction. So that's good. So for now, it'll just kind of connect through, and we'll put some roads here to block it off so that we can head off out of this little, it's almost like a canyon. It's pretty small. You'll notice over here we have the days of the week. Oh, another house. He's already on a road, so he's good. Maybe we'll tip him towards his business. Up here we have the days of the week. Every Sunday is when we get a new batch of equipment, so whether it be roads or traffic lights or tunnels, that's when we get them at the end of the week. We can fast forward if we want to, and then go back to regular speed or pause when we need to. There we go, we have another pink one. So I guess we have two graphics design companies in our city. So we are gonna have to connect this one. I'm trying to decide, this guy's easy. He can just kind of connect to the same road as his colleagues. But that might be a bit more challenging, the actual business. Do I want to connect it up to the main road, or do I want to connect it here and have this side road go there? Kind of leaning towards the side road. But we are starting to run, our roads are running out. We're using them more. So it gets harder. We have to, start deleting more of our other roads that we were planning with. Let's do it how about like this? I like that. Kind of makes it really easy. This guy probably will still continue to go this way. I want to make sure that no business grows there. It's kind of a prioritizing situation where, you have to decide where you want your roads to go. This one, I think we'll keep it up here. Sorry, little tree. This one, usually, if you need to delete some, you can just leave like the starting one. This one's not that important. We could kind of put it anywhere and we'll have time. If a house pops up here or here, we'll have time. Although we don't want a business to pop up there. Let's kind of do maybe a few of these to, oh, we're out. Block off the business, but it's Friday. We're almost there. Let's do it like this, kind of block off as much space as we can. Wouldn't mind doing the same here, but I think we'll leave it as is. And they can head towards this second business. So there's 2 cars per home, and each one will go to a business. They can kind of go to whichever one needs them. Let's connect this house to, let's see, get rid of that. We can go here. Oh, you know what? We could actually even do this with only one road. That's great. We'll stick with that for now. And later on, we could turn this guy around and have him connect to this road if it was getting a little too busy along here. So you'll notice these little, pips or markers here are kind of the orders that need to be completed. So the car goes in, considers the order complete, adds it to our total over here. So we have 15 that have been completed. And as they pile up, they'll all appear there. There we go, it's the end of the first week. We can decide if we want a tunnel and 20 roads or a roundabout and 20 roads. I think I'll go for the tunnel since we already have one roundabout. Start the week and I'm going to pause and use up my new roads because now I've got a whole new batch. You'll notice the map also grows. At first we only had a couple of tiles out this way, but now we have a whole bunch. That's going to keep happening up to a point. So we'll have to expand our territory more and more and more and have roads continuing out to those areas. There we go, I've used my new roads to block out a whole bunch of spaces to try to control where the businesses are going to appear and where the houses can grow. And also to make sure I have a route out of places where, you know, there's a bit of a bottleneck situation. If I didn't have these roads here, there would be no way to get through from this area to this area. I would have to use this road, and it would mean all the traffic going south would be clogged up on these roads. So I'm kind of making sure I have another exit that can be used. Another green business has appeared, and this is a pretty good spot. I'm glad I put some roads all around so that it wouldn't be, you know, right on the edge, close to the mountain, anything like that. So we'll connect him to the main road. Oh, yeah, we'll need some of our roads back. There's a whole bunch over here, so I'll take some of those. Let's do this. And we already have a bunch of teal houses to take care of him. Let's do that and this. There we go. Ah, we have a greenhouse coming over here into the pink neighborhood. That's okay. Although it does block up this road, so we didn't have a road here to kind of keep this diagonal road going, and he has grown right in the way. So that's no longer possible. It's not going to happen. But that's good. That's fine because we have this road that goes around. To check every once in a while with your right click to make sure that things haven't grown, because if they have, you can adjust your roads accordingly. We have one higher, so I'm going to make sure that this diagonal road can continue because I want it to clear this mountain and come up and out in a smooth way. I actually want to fix this and have it, the diagonal road go straight there and then put some roads in here to block it off. You'll notice that because there are some cars that are currently filling some orders, they've already left their garages, it's got this gray road here. So I can't get those roads back until the cars have either completed their order or they have a new route that works to connect them back home to their garages. But what I can do is steal some roads, even just temporarily, to give me enough roads to make a route happen, and then it makes those disappear. Then I have those roads back immediately, and I can put them right back where they were. And in this case, I even have some extra roads because I switched things up a little bit. Oh, although I'm going to maybe keep one here in case we need a straight up and down road. Ooh, we now have a purple business on the scene. I like the location. I think that worked out really well. It's going to have another big main road leading there, but it means we'll need a lot of roads to get over there. So we'll have to probably steal some from down here. And our purple house is all the way over here. So that's going to be a little tricky to connect. I might actually connect him through this way so that he can go more directly to his business. Okay, there we go. Purple is connected to work. But I did have to use a lot of roads for that. Good thing the weekend has arrived and I'll be getting some new roads soon on Sunday. Oh darn, he kind of wrecked my pattern. I'm going to have to go up and around for this one, so that's a shame that it's purple. You'll notice though that before this little stinker arrived on the scene to mess up my plans, purple was connected to the office, but was not connected to the other roads because it didn't need to be, right? As long as this path is clear for these people to get to and from work, it works out fine. So that's a neat way that if you want to keep traffic off your main roads, you can just leave them unconnected. As long as they are connected to anywhere they need to be, it works. It's a little trickier later in the game when you might have like a second purple business up here or a house that picks a little stinker location. That means I need to connect them all, but it works pretty well for now. It is Sunday, so we will be getting roads as soon as the day ends. So I think what I might do is just leave this purple house. It'll blink at me and be like, hey, what about us? You know, she needs to get to work too. But for the time being, we can safely leave it because we have these other two workers who are going to be able to fill these orders. And as long as we have the orders filled, that's the main thing that matters. It doesn't really matter, like the houses have no requirements. They are just there to serve the businesses. I don't like how that sounded from like a real life like capitalist kind of situation, but in the game sense of things, the houses don't have any needs. Purple house on the scene, but it's almost the end of Sunday, so we're just gonna wait for now. Interesting. I think I'm going to grab the 40 roads. This doesn't come up too often, so it is handy to grab it when you can. And luckily we did grab a tunnel last time, so I feel that we're in okay shape as far as tunnels go. I'll grab those. Oh, and I didn't pause it like fast enough. It almost was like right as soon as I went over this new business is here. But at least thank goodness it's in an okay spot. It didn't go even one tile down would have been a huge pain in the butt, and 2 tiles down would have been atrocious because then I would have had to go on all the way up and around. So I'm thankful for that. So let's connect it here. We'll continue this main road. This area is going to get really busy. I'm going to see if I can fit a roundabout. It may not fit with this pink house, but it may be able to fit below it. No, yeah, they need like a 9 square area, a 3x3. So it doesn't fit here because it's only 2x3 and the house interrupts that. But we could have it right beside. We could have it here. Let me just, okay. Yeah, I don't know how helpful that is to us. We could reconstruct. Sometimes it's worthwhile to just, you know, tear apart what you may have and reconstruct. With this house over to the side, we could build everything so that it goes through a roundabout here. That would mean this guy coming off like that instead. And these residential homes might want to come off like this. How can we make that like a little neighborhood? I like having them all like connect to each other and have them be like a little neighborhood. See how cute that is? Blue is gonna be right on this big main road, but that's okay. Let's make the pink, I kind of like this. What about this? Yeah, I kind of like that, and then if a pink comes here, we can connect him in our little cul-de-sac. This guy, I don't want him on the main road. I don't want him on the roundabout, so I think I'm going to make him go like this. What if I did, oops. What if I did this? Then this guy gets in, this guy. Yeah, I kind of like this. And then they head down to that business or go around the roundabout to this business. Works okay for green. It's good if you're, you know, doing some major changes to kind of look at each house or each business and kind of trace it out and like how is each person going to travel. Because something like this, for example, these 5 homes, so 10 employees, if they're coming here, they're going to be coming all the way across and they're going to have to turn left at a roundabout. That's kind of a pain. Getting home is going to be easier because they're going to be coming just to the right. They'll barely need to be in the roundabout, but it'll be a pain for getting to work. And getting to work is what we want to prioritize, right? Because as soon as they arrive, they pick up their little token here. We could leave it like that. That would be off the roundabout. They'd have to go through the roundabout though. It is tricky. It is tricky. Gotta really think these things through. Oh, I think I'm gonna do that for now. No, green I'm gonna leave. Whoops. Green I'm gonna leave like that because he'll mostly have these guys. Like this guy is not gonna be going here, he's gonna be going here. Okay, I'm fairly happy with that. We have a beige here and we have a beige house. So he's gonna be coming up here around the roundabout and over to there. Maybe we'll connect him a little more directly in that case. This I think I'll block off so we can have an up and down. We've got lots of roads right now, so might as well mark things out the way we want. Do some major planning. Let's have a road come here, here. Definitely want this to continue going diagonal. Yeah, I'm fairly happy with this. A business may spawn here, but that's a fairly good spot. Oh, and we need to connect these purples to the main road. So I think what I'll do is have a little street coming here, and then that can make another little cul-de-sac if we'd like, or it can connect. Let's make it so that it could connect there if it wanted. I'm fairly happy with this. Let's make sure that can get through. Okay, I think this is good. Let's run it and see how it goes. We have to connect these guys to the main, we'll need to connect purple to the main road system to let these guys come here, because only this one is connected through right now. Another beige house. We'll let him be in this tiny neighborhood. I connected this guy to a different offshoot because I just wanted it to be a little bit smoother. So this guy comes out here, goes up there, and then she arrives at work. What just happened with this circle one? That's interesting, eh? So this is the business getting bigger. It has now grown. What was this? This is one of our food shopping areas. It has now grown, and it's going to be putting out more orders. So it will need more cars to be routed to it to serve those orders. This green guy has appeared. We're just going to connect him backwards, and he can join this little neighborhood. Did another check for growth, and we've gone up another tile. So I'm going to add some more roads up here. We still have 8 roads left, which is really nice to have so many. Feels like luxurious. Usually we're scrimping and saving for the tiniest roads. Also, this guy looks like a big frowny face. Like if this were his eyes, and this is like a tear, and this is like his grumpy mouth. Love it. A pink business has grown, and we have another house up here. So let's make a little neighborhood. Oh, and another one. He can connect as well. Oh, we have more growth to the side. Let's pause so that we can catch this big, long road. I'm pretty happy I've been able to continue that for the game. This house here wants in. Let's connect her to this main diagonal road somehow. How about like that? And we still have room for a straight road to go up and down in front of her house. Ooh, we have 40 more offered to us, or we can get 20 and a tunnel. I think since I took 40 last time, I'm going to go for the 20 and a tunnel. We have yet to use our first tunnel, but what I'm going to do is plan for a road up here. and show you how a tunnel will work. So let's say we wanted to connect this road with this road. We would go all the way through. It still costs us roads, you'll notice, but it only costs us one of our tunnel. And you can make the tunnel kind of any shape. Like I could go like this if I wanted to and waste probably a bunch of extra roads, and that still counts as one tunnel. Actually, I think it used the same number of roads because, you know, each one was a diagonal one was the same as, you know, 1, 2 this way is the same as 1, 2 this way because they're kitty corner to each other. But anyways, I wouldn't want to put my drivers through that. I think they'd be pretty upset. So that's how a tunnel works. I won't use it for now, but I'll leave these roads on either side, and that means nothing can grow there to block it, which is great. We have grown to the side, and we have also grown up. So I've placed some roads to be able to continue those patterns. Also want to do the same down here. We have a yellow business on the scene, and the houses for that business are down here. So let's decide how we want to best connect them. It's too bad we don't have one more tile because we could make a road going straight up and down. But I think in the meantime, the next best thing will be this road going straight up and down, connecting this way, coming over and meeting the yellow business. All right, and let's hope that we get one more space out this direction, and then we can plan another up and down road there. Another yellow person joining the neighborhood. I'm going to say that they work at a jewelry shop because this yellow reminds me of gold. Did we decide what purple was? I don't think so. Let's say the purple store is a clothing store. There we go. We have our one block to the side. We don't have enough roads to actually fill it all in. We could move this, kind of dismantle this road and move it over. Or we could just grab some from over here. Doesn't look like we're pushing too far in this direction yet. Oh, we want to keep that for the tunnel potentially. Okay, we'll just try to mark it out a little bit to get started, and it's almost the weekend, so hopefully we can get more roads. Ooh, we had a ticking clock down to the weekend, but we got a business right before. This is interesting, so I'll have to pause right away and try to catch and connect that one. I am tempted to grab the 40 roads, but I think we've got quite a few laid out that we can steal from. And I would like another roundabout, so I'm going to go for this, and then I'm going to quickly pause. There we go. So we have a new tan business up here. I like the location. I'm really glad I saved this road up here so that we can use our tunnel coming through. We may get some townhouses like all the way over in this neighborhood, so got to plan ahead for that. So far there's just a new tan house down here, so we'll make a tiny little neighborhood for those. Actually, you know what? We may want to flip them right around. Let's do this. And flip them around. Connect that way. I think this guy... We can have him join the main road for now, but then if it gets too busy, we could have him go, you know, downwards. Actually, let's do that. Then he stays off the main road. I kind of like that. And eventually we can connect these two. I think it does cost, yeah, it does cost one road. Oh, this we can do. We can make that diagonal. I don't know if a house can go there. Better not, just in case. I can't remember. I think it can. Excellent. Okay, that's great. And I think we have enough roads here to change our jewelry shop. Go for gold. go on this side to go for gold. Yeah, there we go. And then how do we want to connect? Yeah, we could make a little kind of cul-de-sac thing, and then there won't be another business in this area. So hopefully we'll get more gold houses. That would be neat. Just create a mini little suburbs. And it looks like we've grown one more square up in this direction. Let's head across that way. This area we need to think about now that we see this mountain makes this shape. So we're going to want to weigh in to be able to catch any houses that are in there. We don't want them to get blocked by a business or by other houses. We have one road left, so I think I'm going to put it here to kind of mark off our area over here, and we'll see how this goes. We have another little townhouse here. Sounded like townhouse, but I said tan house. One thing I like about this game is just the cute little ambient noises. And another thing I really like about it is the ticking clock, especially like as you get closer to the weekend, when you get that warning tick that it's about to be a new offering of roads, and that means you can take a quick look around your city and kind of decide like, oh, I could really use a roundabout, and then you see the screen with the choice. Speaking of our roundabout, I think I'm going to pop it in right here. We can always remove it later. I'll connect this guy maybe a different way. Oh, interesting, orange. Yeah, I was going to say, because through traffic is going to be starting to pick up with this guy up here. All right, interesting. We've got orange, and the orange house is up here nearby. It wrecked our little face, though. That's too bad. All right, let's do, I don't think we need to connect it here yet, but we do need to connect it up this way. So I think we'll do this for now. There we go. Okay, and we're going to want to save that spot to connect it to this road leading to the tunnel. And I think for now we'll leave the orange business and home unconnected because they don't need to be anywhere else. We've grown quite a bit. We've grown to the south, so I've added these roads, and we've also grown to the west. Now that we can see this mountain, we'll have to make some plans to get in here and be able to connect any houses that grow so that we're not leaving them disconnected or blocked. Good thing it's Sunday. I think we'll need to have some more roads to be able to do that. Hey, there's our first motorway. We could also grab a roundabout. I do really like motorways though, so I'm going to grab that. And then we will find a place to use it so that I can show you guys what that's all about. I'm sure you can guess, like it's not too foreign. Like a highway, it works like a highway does. Alright, I think the people who could most use a highway would be probably purple, because they're all the way across. Then they could skip going through the roads, and that would really help. Is there any way? No. What about, I could connect purple this way. Yeah. I may do that, and then I can kind of save all this for now. I'll still keep the patterns in place though. Here too. Okay, let's see how a highway works. So we're going to want to click and drag it up, pick a spot, so we'll connect it here in front of the business, and then we click and drag and find another spot to connect it. We can't connect it in certain places. It's going to give us like an error message, like we can't have it come right onto a roundabout, but we can have it come right beside, like on this corner diagonal square, and then we can connect it with the road. I think I'll have it connect directly to this purple road. There we go, and then maybe I'll put a road here in case other purple places grow vicinity. We'll leave room for those. Amazing. Okay, so that's how a highway works, and it's just basically a shortcut. These purple guys will hop on and head all the way this way. Green may decide to use it too if it's faster for them to hop on the highway, whip across, turn this way, and then turn into the business here. They may actually make as well. Oh, and we have another tan house down here. So I think I'm going to connect this road on through to the bottom and connect this house up to the roads. Oh, of course, as soon as we put our highway in, another purple business appears even farther away. So we may want to move our highway to go somewhere in between the two so that all the purple people can decide where they want to go. Purple people leaders. Maybe if I do that, yeah, I'm gonna move the highway to go here. Then they can either come down to this business or continue to this business, which I will connect. I'll just have to steal some roads. You'll notice when the highway is moved, it's inactive. This one is not going to work yet until they finish their trips to and from this one. There we go. Let's connect the houses. Oh yeah, I'm going to need to steal a lot of these back. There we go. The new highway is in use and the new purple business is connected. Oh, that house is perfect. Popped in right at the exact spot I would have hoped for a purple house. Looks like the green aren't using it though, so I guess it's still faster for them to go directly. If I wanted to change that, I could delete this road and kind of force them to use the highway to go around. But traffic isn't too bad, so I'm going to leave it as is for now. We have a purple house way over here that we're going to have to connect. It's Wednesday, we have 0 roads. We'll see what we can do by stealing back some of the roads we have. I heard another house. Where is it? There it is. I really like that it has that little tuk-tuk-tuk sound whenever there's a new house, so that you can know to find it. Especially because some of them, you know, hide under the highway, right? You can click on the highway and drag it and move it to see them, which helps. A new teal house is up here. It's Friday. We will steal some roads and connect it. Looks like another gold house down here, too. So maybe what I'll do is make this road more direct. Save us some roads. We make this guy go diagonally, and this one goes straight. 1, 2, 3. Actually, 1, 2, 3. That's a little bit better. Hey, we got an achievement. Mexico City Tourist. We passed 400. I think for some of the lower level cities, the achievement was at, 300, maybe a bit lower. The first one might have even been 100, but this is the last level. So I think it's probably more challenging than the earlier ones. All right, now we have a choice of a roundabout or a traffic light. I'm actually not a huge fan of traffic lights. I really like roundabouts. I'm kind of the same way in real life. In Canada, we actually have quite a few roundabouts, and we use them. Like, I watched a video once that was talking about, like, why don't Americans use roundabouts? And I think the gist of it was because there used to be these things called traffic circles, which were similar to roundabouts in that they were round. Kind of like scared them off and they didn't want to try roundabouts, but they are really great. Like once you learn how to use them and figure them out, recommend 10 out of 10. Like they're actually really good. We have at least a couple like right in our neighborhood, even in the suburbs, and They're quite handy, and my teenager has been learning to drive, and he likes roundabouts too, even though he's a new driver. He's already quite comfortable with them. So go roundabouts. This roundabout PSA has been brought to you by Gaymermom. Use roundabouts. They're great. We have a new tan business, and it has started out as a larger business. So we're going to want to make sure that we have a clear traffic pathway to get there. Another tan business way up here. Wow, we don't have that many tan houses. I hope they're going to be able to be served okay. I'm very glad we decided to have this diagonal road. It's been very helpful. Oh, an orange business way up here. I think that means it's tunnel time. I really wish the entrance was on the other side of it too, but what can you do? So we'll make sure to connect it to the front. Let's put in our tunnel. I think we need a whole bunch of roads back. Leave those ones. Let's try with this. Oh, we need even more. Great. One more to connect it. Amazing. Okay, now we just need to continue to connect the orange and to connect the business. I'm glad it's almost the weekend because I'm going to be stealing back a lot of my roads to do that. Oh man, this house up here is going to have to wait till after the weekend to be connected. This tan guy might have to as well. It's a little far off the beaten path. Houses are appearing a lot more quickly now. I'm not on fast forward. They're just popping in to try to serve these new businesses. Thank goodness the weekend is here. I'm going to go for the roundabout again, and I'm going to pause because we have a lot of houses to connect. We've got a bunch of tan ones over here, some more tan ones here, and look at this whole little mini neighborhood. I actually like this. I think it's quite cute. If we connect all of these guys into a center road, we can just have it come on down to this main road and have these guys serve this business here. There we go, just like the burbs, like a tree branch there. These guys will be pretty easy to connect, but they did kind of spoil our plan to get into this area, so we don't want anyone to get stuck, so we're going to have to build another route in. I don't think we'll be able to, well, we might be able to squeeze them by. Yep, there's just enough room to squeak by around and down this way. So that should be good enough. Oh, and these guys. Okay, no, never mind. We need to connect these guys. That's a little tricky. There's one. There's two. That looks very unusual. Looks like an octopus or something, but hey, it works. I think I'm going to need to move my highway. We've got a lot of tan houses that need to get up to these two tan businesses, more so than the purple, which are smaller. So I think what I'm going to do is have one end of the highway down here to serve these houses and maybe these as well. But where do I want to put the other one? I kind of want it in the middle of these two businesses. Oh, something like, would that work? They would have to turn left. This one would have them turning right to get to the bigger one. What if I did that or that? Maybe that? That I kind of like, although we are going to have a lot of orange people coming by. I could send them directly to this business. Yeah, maybe let me try this, because there's some here that are going to be going directly to the bigger business, and these guys should be as well. I think I'll turn these ones back around to serve that business. Okay, we'll observe and we'll see how it goes. So I might add, can I add a roundabout here? Yeah, this might be a good spot for a roundabout. This might be a good spot after the highway moves. That one, they're going... Yeah, okay, let's try it here. I think that would help, not hinder. Just send that guy off the roundabout. Let's try this. Ooh, wow, yikes. This yellow building gave me like a warning sign. It created this big token, which means like every big token is 9 smaller ones, so it means its orders aren't getting picked up quickly enough. So I tried to make a bit of a shortcut route, and I had to remove 2 roads down here, and of course as soon as I had those roads, I was waiting for a couple of roads to pay me back here, the gray ones, and of course this business pops right into existence. The good news is it's close to the gold, so we'll have this gold be able to serve it and hopefully still continue to meet the orders here. The bad news is it's kind of in the way, like it's not in an ideal location. Also, it's a 2 business parking area, so although it doesn't have a second business right now, it will. That does mean it has 2 entrances, which is kind of handy, but it's a little tricky to work around. It's pretty huge. I'm gonna have to steal probably a whole bunch of my roads back. I might actually put this roundabout down, even though I don't technically need to, just to be able to get the 4 roads back that will provide. And we'll try to connect these. At least, thank goodness it's the weekend. Almost the weekend. We could get another tunnel or a roundabout. I'm definitely going to go for a roundabout because we have a tunnel. And I don't know that we'll need another tunnel. I don't know how much bigger the map is going to get. Usually as you approach about 1,000 orders, it doesn't get too much bigger. It just gets busier and starts to fill in any space it has, like this little pink guy over here. I was looking at our highway and it hasn't been helping all that much. A lot of the tan vehicles are headed to this business anyways, that's larger. But we could use some help getting some pink workers down to this big pink business. So I think that's where I'm going to move the highway. There's a whole bunch of them here. There's some here as well. I think if I put it here, I could do even farther. Yeah, let me do up here and then I can make these guys connect to the road more directly. And then they can go up and around and onto the highway if they would like. This guy can go around, this guy can go right onto the highway, and this guy, and possibly more nearby, can also get right onto the highway for pink, because he's the fullest business out of them all. I have 18 roads remaining. I'm not in too bad shape, honestly. I've been able to keep a lot of my most important sketched out areas. So I will put some of them back now that I have some roads. This one, thank goodness I kept it. I wasn't able to keep the diagonal ones and this one, but thankfully I was able to keep this one to keep this road. So that's perfect. He'll be able to hop on here and get to this business. Anyone else I was leaving hanging? Nope, I don't think so. This business, I think I'll leave unconnected on that side, but I might put some more roads. We had to give up this road, and some houses grew there, but we can sneak around behind it without too much difficulty. Amazing. Let's continue on. There is a major traffic jam happening here now that I've added the highway, but I think I can fix it. Some of these purples are just coming through here and coming down. So if I delete this connection, I'll keep this and this one. If I delete this tiny connection, they will come this way or this way if they can. Any other ones? There was tan cars coming through. Oh yeah, because they're heading up to here. Okay, that should fix that problem as well, because they'll either come this way, even these guys will have to go around. Perfect. Interesting, another tan business right there. It's kind of an awkward spot for it, but at least it'll have employees right nearby. I was just about to consider a roundabout there, but that's not happening. Oh, okay, that briefly had a big pip, but it disappeared. I think the teal houses are coming through okay to this business here. Hopefully this traffic jam being cleared up will help. We have another little teal house down here that we need to connect. So we'll do that. And make sure we leave it clear for a road to get through. Ooh, achievement, Mexico City commuter. I've gotten over 1,000. And that means I'm over 1,000 on every single level. So that's exciting for me. We got this game maybe a few weeks ago, I think. I'm definitely going to go for 40 road tiles. Pause it. There was a few houses here that I couldn't connect that I now can. I guess I'll still leave that unconnected. He doesn't need to be. There we go. This should help them get on through to this business. We'll turn them this way. They could also go up to this one. This guy has a bit of a... Can I connect through here? No. I can connect through here though. So this person can come down here and get herself there. There's some more people up in my big, large orange suburbs. The orange suburbs. Yeah, see, we haven't done much growing. I think we're kind of at the edge of our growth, which is interesting. So there's not much else I can do with these roads, really. I think we're pretty much good. What I might do is connect this so that these people can come up here to the gray business if they would like to. It's getting very busy for a couple of businesses. They've got the big pip coming up, but I'm over 1,000, so I'm pretty happy about that. If we die soon, I'll die happy. There's the warning sound. That's what you'll hear if a business gets really, really busy. Too busy. A little chirpy sound. Sometimes traffic just gets so piled up, there's not much you can do about it. Some of it's luck, some of it's strategy. But it's always fun, no matter what. And it's fun to challenge yourself and see how far you can go, how many orders you can fill. I hope we'll at least make 1,200 before this business up here causes us to crash. Oh, here we go. I don't think we're gonna make it. Maybe, I don't know, it's close. Tick, tick, tick. Ooh, we might make it to 1,200. Yes! Just barely. There you go, and that's game over. Too few cars could reach the destination in time. The city shut down after 67 days. But we got 1,204 commuters that were able to travel and pick up their little orders, get to work, all that jazz. So that has been Mini Motorways. I hoped you enjoyed getting a look at this game and getting my review of it. I think it's cute. I think it's really worth it. We bought it a few weeks ago, and we're still playing it. I bought the pack that comes with Mini Motorways and Mini Metro, which I will also be showing you. So I think it's worth picking it up. I think it was on sale when we got it, so keep an eye out for a sale. I hope you've enjoyed this special episode, and I'll see you another time soon. Big queer mom hugs going out to anyone who needs them. Take care. Bye bye.